See how this helicopter crash victim is dedicating his life to helping others avoid terror in the sky. Only on Extra.
Weekdays on NBC 33. Leeza is next on NBC 33.
Teen faces up to 40 years in prison after guilty plea in stabbing death. 15-year-olds to be tried as adults in manslaying. Girl cries in hearing she might spend her life in prison. 4 teens arrested after body found from execution. Headline stories. What do they all have in common? Well, lately the news has been filled with cases of young children being tried and convicted as adults. For example, 4-year-old Adriana was brutally stabbed to death by 14-year-old Randy, who reportedly said he just wanted to know what it felt like to kill someone. We'll hear from the girl's mother and also from the court-appointed social worker on Randy's case, who claims he should never have been tried as an adult. You'll hear about Gail Brashear, who at the age of 15 stabbed a man to death. Her family is here today claiming she shouldn't be sentenced as an adult. The family of the man she murdered is also here. They believe she deserves to be in prison for life. And what about the teens who brutally tortured, shot, and eventually set on fire 18-year-old Jeffrey Towers? It was all part of a gang initiation. What happens to these kids? And what about the families, who not only have to endure their crime, but their punishment as well? On our show today, kid criminals growing up behind bars. We are talking today about kid criminals growing up behind bars. Angela McCormick's 4-year-old girl, Adriana, was stabbed to death by 14-year-old Randy Burgess, who reportedly said that he wanted to know what it felt like, to kill someone.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Bob and that stuff, and I'll take care of everything. So he backed off from my daughter, and then he went after my wife. Started flirting with my wife.
Did you have any idea that your wife and the young man were seeing each other, or did they do it behind your back?
He was over there quite a lot, and I just picked up on things that she was out. She'd always be taken off with him, doing things with him, and I'd just be staying home by myself.
They'd be going out and leaving you home.
Yeah.
Now, Val told you that she was having an affair with Rob.
Yes, she did.
What did she say?
She said that she's in love with him, and he told me at the house that he was in love with her.
Okay. You moved out of the house.
I was devastated. It just ripped my heart out.
And then you came back, and when you returned after a month, she had a surprise for you. What was it?
He was still living in the house.
He came to live in the house?
He was still living there while I was gone.
Are you afraid of him?
Yes, I am.
Tell me what makes you afraid of him.
I've been assaulted 3 times from him.
Let's bring out Herb's wife. Your husband, Herb, feels that he has stood by you in hard times, okay, and that he loves you very much, okay, and he feels that you are repaying him by cheating on him with a co-worker. He is your 5th husband. If you have had that kind of experience, how can you be sure that young Rob is the right one for you?
Well, there's no guarantee in anything in life, really. It's just, we get along. Robert does not expect me to be anything that I'm not. Herb has always wanted me to be the perfect wife. I'm very independent. I'm very high-spirited. I'm very creative. You don't know. You don't live with this guy. You don't live with this man.
What do you think about starting an affair with a man who's that much younger while you're still married to this gentleman?
Because Herb makes me feel so guilty that, you know, he puts a lot on me, and I feel like I have to stay because, you know,
Well, you don't have
to. Wait a minute, okay?
Go ahead, explain it. Explain
He always blames everything that happens to him on me. If I didn't do this, he wouldn't do that, and this wouldn't happen, and he always blames me for everything.
Val, you have to be responsible for your own actions.
Bobby put life back into me again. He put life back into me again.
What's Bobby
He made
put
me
into your
have
life
fun.
now, Val?
Well,
He
but
let me.
when you're saying that his youth is very intoxicating, what happens when he gets old?
I don't know what happens when I get old and he's so much younger. I mean, it's a two-way. I don't know. It's a two-way. I don't know what's going to happen when he gets old. That's a long time.
What do you want to do about Herb? Do you want to divorce Herb?
Yes. I think for his, so he can get on with his life and find what he really wants. I think that would be the fair.
Wait a minute.
Why don't you give up
Herb, what is it you really want? Don't you really want your wife?
Yes, I do.
Get rid of her.
You know, Herb is really, Bobby's like, when everybody meets Herb that, you know, knows me really well, they go, God, I never would expect you to be married to somebody like that. You know,
what is wrong with me?
No, but
Somebody like what?
like Herb. He's real, like, almost feminine, kind of.
To be abusive and be an alcoholic?
He's like, I have more than he does, okay? I'm not afraid of anything. I have more than he does.
Ex-Chicago.
I'm more of a man than he is. That's how I feel.
Is that how you feel?
That's how I feel. You know?
I think it's time, let us meet Rob and see where he stands in all of this. Would you have Rob come out? Rob, let's start with addressing Herb's concern. He brought you to his house because he thought he was being kind. Is that correct?
In a way, yes. In a way. I mean, if there was something that needed to be done, when he first got down here,
Right.
okay, he don't know nothing about tools. He don't know nothing about cars.
So what?
He invited me over to his house.
Let him
He
talk.
wasn't working. I'd go over, we'd watch movies and stuff like that. When he was working, he'd invite me over to his house to install a ceiling fan and Val would be there, and that would be it. What happened is it started back when him and I were working back at Publix. He's been telling me about his wife for about 6 weeks. And she finally came into the store and I got to meet her. And the first thought that came to my head is, why is such a pretty lady like this doing with a guy like him?
Like, what about you?
He's too feminine.
What about you?
Smokes a cigarette with his finger.
What about you?
What about me?
What about abuse? I'll get you out of my
But you will.
You're leaving my house.
Right. I'd like to see
You watch it.
Right.
You watch it. You're out of my house.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Rob, what let me understand something. What
I
are...
have done more for this family.
Yeah, you should have. You abused my wife, physically, emotionally. I watched my wife cry, come crying to me because you're in our house. She comes up and tells me that every time. You don't do a damn thing.
Hold on. What do you want Herb to do? Tell me what you want. Are you all right?
Calm down.
Are you all right?
All right, just take a drink. You'll be all right. Okay, calm down. Breathe through your nose.
Don't upset yourself.
Yeah, don't upset yourself.
Tell me what you want Herb to do.
It's all right.
Whatever feels right. If it takes me leaving, I'll leave. I've done told him that. But see, the thing of it is, Sally, the thing of it is...
Are you interested in being Val's sixth husband?
Yes, I would like to take care of her.
Okay.
I would like, I mean, we have a good bonding.
Would you like to marry her?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we have asked your children to come, and they find it very painful, the whole thing very painful.
But they are our children together. We have none together.
No, these are your children.
Right. They're my children.
But they're my heart, they're my
Right.
kids.
Right. They are.
You are Carmen and you are gutter.
What's a number of affair?
At least 10 to 15.
No, I got sharp pains.
You have sharp pain.
I'm a nurse. I will take care of it.
I was born active. Motor's always running, if you know what I mean. So to stop smoking, the patch was not for me. Too passive, too rigid. With Nicorette gum, I get to do something. I participate in my own survival, fight my own cravings. Nicorette and I hit them before they hit me. I was busy smoking. Now I'm busy not smoking. Works out pretty good.
Nicorette gum will help you quit smoking successfully by helping you control your cravings. You can do it. Nicorette can help.
Arthritis pain, it's a part of my life. That's why I keep Advil close by. You see, it stops minor arthritis pain where it starts. Nothing's proven to work better or last longer than Advil. Nothing.
Advanced medicine for pain.
Want whiter teeth in just 2 weeks? Then try Arm & Hammer Extra Whitening, the baking soda formula clinically proven to whiten teeth in 2 weeks. Arm & Hammer Extra Whitening, whiter teeth in just 2 weeks.
What could drive a woman to kill her own children? On the next Maury Povich Show, it's time for the answer. We're going to death row for an exclusive interview with one young mother found guilty of the unthinkable. But did Darlie Routier really murder her young boys?
When I turned him around, there were stab wounds all through the back of his shirt.
Now, Darlie's family comes face to face with one of the jurors who sentenced her to die on the next Maury.
Monday at 11 on 21 Alive.
One of the most devastating effects of a personal injury is the financial hardship resulting from medical expenses. However, if your injuries occur as a result of an automobile accident, insurance may be available which will cover most, if not all, of the costs of your medical care. Please call Sweeney, Pfeiffer & Morgan now for a free appointment. And remember, there is no legal fee unless we make a recovery for you.
A message from Sweeney, Pfeiffer & Morgan, attorneys for injured people.
Quality. It's sometimes hard to find, but at Mattress Warehouse you can find the same name brand quality that you'd pay a lot for at the big furniture and department stores. Value. That's what Mattress Warehouse gives you because they're only in the business to sell brand name bedding at discount prices. Mattress Warehouse, quality bedding, value for your dollar, and they'll deliver your new mattress free and remove your old mattress free. Shop at Mattress Warehouse today and save.
Did your mom or dad have an affair and it destroyed your family? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story. During the commercial break, Herb became upset and asked to leave the stage.
Get a mic.
I don't know if it's a heart attack or what.
Here,
It's
I want you to
just
sit down.
anxiety maybe.
It's probably anxiety. Take a deep breath. I'm going to get you water. Herb, let me tell you something. You said you knew today was going to be a day where you would figure out whether this was right or not. Let me tell you something, Herb. You deserve better. And I'm going to talk to Valerie. I will have her come out here if you want to talk to her alone. You want to talk to her alone? Are you okay?
I don't know.
I should probably call someone. You want me to call someone?
Let's just wait and see if it's just like anxiety and it'll go down. And
Have you had this feeling before?
Yeah, I've had pains.
Guys, is there anyone in the audience that has any medical knowledge? A nurse?
I'm a nurse. I will take care of him. Where is he?
She's gonna help.
You're gonna be all right. We talked about this, okay?
Okay.
I told you I might have.
I know, I do too. But I'm going to deal with the audience, okay? You and I have this dynamic. We've been doing this for over a year and a half, but you've never been able to express this, okay? You've always kept it quiet. This is your chance to get it out how you feel. I don't care what those people say to me. They don't live my life. I don't care if they call me common in law.
I don't like what Bobby's saying. I'm not a man.
He's just reacting.
You're telling me I'm not a man?
No, but he's just, well, sometimes I feel that way, and I've told you that before. I says, Herb, you should have been a woman.
I had a stroke.
But don't rely on that. You got to quit going back. I want to respond to that gentleman over there. First of all, I'm not a piece of You are. I am not.
You're right. You're right.
How many? Okay.
You're very right.
Wait a minute.
You are right.
You're letting I listen to you. Now, give me the respect to listen to me, okay? I am an educated person. I'm not ignorant. I'm not from the block. I've been around the block, okay? I had a hard life. Wait a minute. There's a saying in my Native American culture. Until you've walked a mile in my moccasins pail, you don't say nothing about my life.
Baby, if you kept... Wait. First of all, I couldn't walk a mile in your shoes because they're under 5 different men's beds. Thank you.
Emily caught her dad in the act, is that correct?
Did your affair break up your family, and now you want to apologize? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Why all these laxatives?
Why not?
They have ingredients that may cause pain and cramping.
Says who?
Says on the label. Don't you know nothing's better than Phillips milk of magnesia?
All these overnight laxatives have harsh stimulants. Phillips doesn't. It's the only one without the ingredients that may cause pain and cramping, and nothing's more effective.
Did I tell you Phillips is really effective?
You told him.
Phillips, effective relief without harsh ingredients.
Get ready for more. More passion. More romance. Just how far will you go to get more?
Come to Port Charles at 12:30, right after 21 Alive News at noon, only on 21 Alive.
Port Charles, a new ABC daytime drama from the producers of General Hospital on ABC.
Happy birthday!
Happier birthdays start with a Dairy Queen frozen cake. They're DQ through and through.
Voilà, c'est ainsi que tu es.
Guys, you guys are so immature.
Sarah Noble got double D's in a week. Are you sure that they're real?
Remember when you examined your breasts every day for any change?
I must increase my best.
Now that you have them, it's important to examine them every month. A message from women who've experienced breast cancer.
Incredible bedding blowout is on at Nationwide Mattress and Furniture Warehouse. We have bunk beds starting at $88. This mate's bed in wider oak finish just $98. 4-piece bedroom starting at $148. We have over 15 bedrooms to choose from. Mattresses starting at $18, 12-inch piece. Pillow top mattresses from $99. First come, first serve. Selling starts today. With our same-day delivery, you can buy it today, sleep on it tonight. Free layaway. At Nationwide Warehouse, phone 749-5710. Nationwide Warehouse.
These men love to have the upper hand.
I'll tell him, why don't you get something for yourself? And he'll say, woman, that's what I married you for.
But is it getting out of hand? Next sound.
I want you to listen to a letter that I received from a woman who says that her husband's affair is tearing their family apart.
Dear Sally, I cry to even try to write this letter. My husband and I have been married for 20 years. We always believed we were soulmates, and ever since we met in high school, I always felt I was meant to love him. But my husband, Joe, has had several affairs on me, but I felt it was finally in our past. Joe changed jobs in September and started a new affair by October. This one has completely crushed the whole family. To tell the truth, I've considered suicide in order to stop the pain. I got so depressed I could no longer work. Our children are devastated, and one of our daughters even talked about killing herself because she feels her father hates the family. Sally, my heart is breaking. Please help us before something very bad happens. Thank you, Lorna.
Now, that letter was sent to me by Lorna. Lorna is here with her 15-year-old daughter, Sarah. Lorna, you're obviously in a great deal of pain, but before we bring Joe out, you've been married how long?
20 years.
20 years, okay. Were there happy times?
Yeah, very much.
There were?
Yeah, we've been together since we were 14. So.
Wow. Now, you claim that he has had a number of affairs.
Yes.
Like, what's a number of affairs?
At least 10 to 15.
Now, this affair is the most devastating for you and the children. Why?
Well, he crossed more lines than he ever did before. He gave her all the holidays. He would take the food money and use it on alcohol and partying with her.
Took the children on a date with the other woman?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Sarah, what's going on?
I don't really know.
How do you feel? Just tell me then, how do you feel?
Just hurt, because, I need him home.
And?
He's not. He's always with her.
He had you speak to her on the telephone. What? Okay, let's bring out Joe. Joe.
Yes.
You have told us that you love your wife, do you?
Yes, I do.
And that you love your family?
Yes, I do.
Okay. But, quote, you do not want to end your 9-month affair with your girlfriend. Is that correct?
I do want to end it.
You love your torpedo more than your daughter.
I do want to end it. Just a minute. Just give me a chance, all right? But when I'm at home, I'm always rejected. I'm always unwelcome. We're always arguing. There's just negative. A lot of my wife. She always puts me down.
And every time you come home...
Go ahead, Sarah. Sarah, talk.
When you come home, I always cry to you, telling you that I love you, and I want you to stop, but you keep on, and then you'll leave drunk, and then you don't even come back until whatever you're done with your little fling or whatever, you know.
No.
Listen, it's been many affairs. You will agree to that, yes?
And she's nothing special.
But it hasn't been that many.
Okay. But if you have a problem with you and your wife very early on, before there were 6 children, shouldn't you have solved that problem and then... Do you understand, when you say she is arguing with you or yelling at you, do you understand her anger, and do you know what she's angry about?
Well, see, a lot of times I'm not even guilty of doing a thing. And yeah, I've lied before, I've cheated before, therefore, yeah, I expect that. But a lot of times, you know, what frustrates me is that I'm not guilty of a thing, and I walk in the house and I just get my head beat off.
As of when? As of when? When have you not been guilty during this affair?
Can you explain?
A lot of times.
Let's talk about the children, because let's put them first. What? If she puts you down, if you feel the need to have affair after affair, why would you take the 2 children out on a date with a girlfriend? Why? How would this... Explain how this would help the children to be out on a date with the girlfriend.
It wasn't really a date.
No, tell them what it was for.
It was just, we just went to the movies.
Why?
Okay. Why? Let me ask. Why would you take the 2 young children to the movies with another woman? What will it do for the children to do that?
Well, just I wanted. Hey, just relax, all right? So they wouldn't think that she was this bad bitch. That
she's sleeping with a married man. She is sleeping with a married man, and she is what? A pillar? What is she?
If you had to choose between your wife and this woman, who would you choose?
My wife, of course.
That's a lie. That's all I ever asked you. What did I tell you?
That's why I'm coming on the show.
What did I tell you, though? What did I
That's why I
tell
would
you?
humiliate myself in front of all this.
If you want her, you are free to have her.
Canada.
But I am not...
Caught her dad in the act, is that correct?
free tickets to be in the Sally Show audience. Call 212-582-1722, extension 272 or 213.
Do you want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation. At ICS, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without ever setting foot inside a classroom. And now, at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma or even your degree. Choose from any one of these courses: high school, computer programming, child daycare, auto mechanics, medical office assistant, medical transcriptionist, animal care specialist, electrician, PC specialist, interior decorating, PC repair, catering, TV VCR repair, legal assistant, dental assistant, electronics, fitness and nutrition, air conditioning repair, bookkeeping, private investigator, pharmacy technician, or get your degree. You can major in business management or accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial. So have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home and tells you about the many opportunities available to people who train through ICS to get better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Jackie Zeman spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career, to make more money, or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-611-9332. Operators are on duty now to send you free information with no obligation. Choose from any one of these exciting careers and call 1-800-611-9332 for free career information. Call now, 1-800-611-9332.
Remember sex ed?
Birth is the result of a physical union of the father and the mother.
Well, their little daughter knows all about it.
The egg come from your ovary.
Are you surprised that she knows as much as she does? Very, 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 very surprised.
When are kids old enough for the dreaded sex talk? For being home alone? Or catching the city bus?
My mom has to leave for work early, so I take the bus to school by myself.
Are they too young for that? Next Oprah.
Monday at 4 on 21 Alive.
Some members of our audience will receive, and a promotional fee has been provided by...
Of all these, only Arm & Hammer powder detergent gives you the cleaning power you need, plus that clean Arm & Hammer baking soda freshness you can't get anywhere else, also in liquid.
A free call to a psychic. Let me tell you, I jumped to the chance.
Call Psychic Encounters to get 6 free minutes and this Brazilian Power Crystal absolutely free. 1-800-591-FREE.
Herb is feeling a bit better, I trust, so we're going to have Herb rejoin us. And if we can... Herb, are you feeling a little better?
Yeah.
Good. Now, we want everyone, but especially you, Sarah, to meet Emily. You're 15, right? Emily is only 13. Emily, you look much older than your years. Well, Emily may have had a reason to have grown up very quickly. Emily came here with her mother, Pam, and Emily has been saying that Pam has also not been feeling terribly well. And these things take their physical toll as well as their emotional toll. Do they not? Can I get a chair for her mother? Okay. She has been very upset. Here, you take my chair. Now, last week, let me tell you what's going on. Last week, Pam served her husband with divorce papers. And they had been married 19 years. And why did you serve him with divorce papers?
He'd been having an affair for 2 years.
Emily caught her dad in the act, is that correct?
Yep.
Tell me what happened, Emily.
Okay, it was the night before Thanksgiving morning. We went camping. He had bought a travel trailer, and this girl showed up at the trailer. Okay, she had been over there all night, and the next morning I got up, and we have a three-wheeler. I went for a ride on it, and I had a wreck. I still have a scar right here from it. I was screaming, I was crying his name. He never did come out, so I hobbled back to the trailer. I go back, he's kissing her goodbye. He turned around and says, Emily, what happened? I had a wreck. And he didn't care enough about me to quit seeing her and come see about me. And I was screaming to the top of my lungs, and I can yell pretty loud, so there's no way that he should have been able to hurt me.
Tell me how this makes you feel, this whole thing. Your father is having an affair. You're 13, but you're old enough to know it. What has this done to you, just to you?
It's hurt me really bad, you know. I mean, I love my dad, but nobody said I had to like him or what he does.
You had to be the one to tell your mother what happened. Isn't that a lot of responsibility for a 13-year-old child?
Yeah, kind
of. Do you feel you're the only one that your mom has in the world?
At this point in time, yes, I do.
Okay. Do you feel that your mom is the only one you have at this time? Okay. This is Debbie. Debbie says she made the biggest mistake of her life, which cost her, her husband, and her 2 children. Talk about breaking up a family. What did you do that broke up your family?
I had an affair for 2 years.
What has this done to your children?
Devastated. They don't even want to talk to me.
They won't talk to you. So you've not only lost the love of your life, you don't have the other man, and this has done a lot to your children.
You're right.
Such as? Tell me.
My 16-year-old, you know, in the last 2 years, what it's done is my 16-year-old became a crank addict. And she also has an eating disorder.
Why don't you tell the other people who are having affairs what this has done to your life?
Okay.
Besides being suicidal, by the way, she has overdosed on pills and has been in the hospital for severe depression, but tell them.
I have lost everything, Valerie. Now, Herb seems like a really nice man.
Now, is that worth losing your children over? Because they think of him as their father. Now, Valerie, is it worth it? Because I don't even have a car to my name because my husband has it. He has my children. He has everything. And look, I have nothing. So is it worth having a little fling?
We'll be right back.
On the next Home Improvement,
I got an A on my psychology test.
Jill takes her homework too far.
Is your wife an only child?
She's practicing psychotherapy.
You want a cookie?
But when her marriage counseling ends in a split,
I've ruined 2 lives.
she turns to a new patient.
I have a turtle in crisis.
Who will be her next victim? Find out on the next Home Improvement.
Monday at 6:30 on 21 Live.
Did you know that Mr. Cash makes home equity loans to homeowners like you at competitive terms? Just listen to your friends and neighbors.
With a baby coming, we just couldn't afford to fix up the extra room. Mr. Cash saw the equity we had in our home. The rest was simple.
Credit card bills were nearly eating me alive. I thought there was no way to send my son to college. Mr. Cash made me a loan, even showed me how I might take it off my taxes.
For immediate cash, homeowners call now. 1-800-888-LOAN.
Every day I try my best to meet the challenges that come with doing the toughest job in the world. That job isn't being president. It's being a parent.
It's tougher than ever to be a good parent. It's a job that none of us can do alone.
That's why 350 wonderful organizations have come together to create the Coalition for America's Children to help parents raise good kids. The Coalition knows hundreds of ways you can help. We hope you will contact the Coalition soon. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gabe from Custom Mattress Factory Outlet. People say mattress ads are confusing. At the factory, you don't need newspaper ads. You already get low prices every day on everything, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. The factory is your Sealy Posturepedic store at the sign with the balloon on it. We don't mark up prices one week and put sale prices on Sealy Posturepedic products the next. After all, we're Custom Mattress Factory Outlet, and nobody undersells the factory. Look for our balloon.
Did your affair break up your family, and now you want to apologize? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Allow me to welcome Gilda Carl to the show. Gilda, come on out and let's see what's... Okay, let us start, well, wherever you want to start. I think maybe we should start over here the way we started the show. I don't know what to tell you to do here.
First of all, Herb, how are you feeling?
I'm having a little hard time breathing, but I think I'll be okay.
All right, first of all, I want to address Herb. The moment you allow this garbage to interfere with your life, you have given your power away. And you know something?
Hey guys, Rocky, yeah. Listen, I can't hear Gilda, so help me out. You're saying what to Herb, Gilda?
The moment you allow all of these things to get in the way of your breathing and your health, then you have given your power away. And you have got to take control of your life now and take back your life. This is not worth it. Your life.
See, we can't give our power to other people, right?
Sally, how many women do you think are going to write in and want to go out with this man?
A lot. You want me to bring her out?
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll come out.
Ask Valerie if she'll come out. Tell her that Gilda and I will not say anything. Well, I mean, I think we're the... I don't want to be part. I don't want to be part of the problem. Gilda, you sit over here and let her sit there. Okay, now wait. Let Herb talk to her, okay? All of us be a little quiet, just for me, will you guys? Just a little quiet, yeah. Okay. Now,
I got something
Valerie.
I want to say. Okay? I've never loved anybody like I've loved you. Okay? And when I had my stroke, I went through hell. And when you went through your MS, I was there for you, and I never judged you with all the side effects and everything else that was going on. Okay?
I punched the wall. It's all right. You have to calm down, too. I got mad at
I catch my breath here.
It's all right. There's some water.
Talk to her. Talk to her. Look at her.
Talk to me.
Look to
Val?
her. Talk to me. Go ahead.
In 10 years, I've lived nothing but a life of hell. I've lived by myself for 7 years while you were with your mom and your kids, and I lived by myself when I was with you. And I've had it. I don't want nothing to do with you. I could pick any woman in this audience.
We'll be right back. You were using the word machismo, and I want you to address Joe with machismo. We'll be right back.
I have plenty to say to him.
I'm Jim Palmer with a terrific offer from the Money Store. Apply right now for a home equity loan, and you won't have to make a single payment for 3 months. That's right. Take a 3-month break from your bills and enjoy a little extra breathing room. If that sounds good to you and you own your own home, call the Money Store. But time is running out. Dial 1-800-LOAN-YES today and take the next 3 months off. The Money Store, where America goes for money.
Are you taking chances without a calcium supplement? It could take 20 years to find out. That could be too late. Which one should you take? Oscal. Oscal's tested and proven effective in clinical studies and doctor recommended for pennies more a day. Don't take chances. Take Oscal.
When I get allergies, sinus pain's not far behind. My allergist said, try Dimetap Allergy Sinus. Not only works on sinus pressure, it has an antihistamine that makes me less drowsy than Benadryl. What a relief.
Doctors say Dimetap for good reason.
You know, I have the best job at the station. I have the news that people ask for more than anything else.
Marty writes good news. Stories of victory, of celebration, of human achievement.
This is the stuff that keeps us going. People realize that there's merit in hard work, ethical living, and looking out for your neighbor. This is a celebration of all that's okay in the world.
Marty writes good news. Weeknights at 10, only on 21 Alive. First, best, always a part of your life.
So I get this mail from Progressive saying they have a smart new way to shop for auto insurance.
Progressive, can I help you?
They give you their rates plus the rates of several other companies. I wonder whose rates are going to be lowest.
It looks like you could save over $200 if you went with...
What? You're an insurance company?
Hey, we know how hard it is to shop for auto insurance. A lot of times we're the lowest. Sometimes we're not.
That's not what I expected from an insurance company. And then he said, well, maybe you should.
Call 1-800-AUTO-PRO or your authorized independent agent.
Some members of our audience will receive, and a promotional fee has been provided by...
This couple is married, but not to each other. If you suspect your spouse is cheating on you, call now to learn how you can find out the truth.
Of my denture cream.
Would you give up your denture cream?
Monty Hall.
I'll trade you the toothpaste, mouthwash, and denture soak.
No deal. All you need is denture cream.
Call Psychic Encounters to get 6 free minutes, and while supplies last, this Brazilian Power Crystal absolutely free. 1-800-591-FREE. Call now.
You all right? How's your heart?
Hard time breathing, that's all.
Let me get your pulse.
I mean, this is ridiculous. You have mixed up your phallus with fantasies. You think that because you are no longer her hero, that you go out and find a concubine somewhere else to become a hero to. That's not the answer. The answer is in saying to her, you know, I feel something is wrong, something has disappeared in our marriage, and now we've got to get it back on track. That's what real machismo is. Joe, you said that you were going to make a statement about what you want your future to be on this show. Are you prepared to do that now?
Yes.
Okay, what is that?
Well, the reason why, see, I'm not gonna, I didn't come to the show, I mean, I came with a purpose in mind. Because to humiliate myself in national television has a lot to do with what I'm going to do next. And that's I'm showing my wife why I did this, because I want to make it work. I want to make everything else to stop, and I want us to start. I want to give me a chance.
Tell her that. Tell her that. Tell her that. Tell her that. Tell her that.
I want you to give me a chance, honey.
But where were you until the day we flew away? You didn't even come home the 2 days before this trip.
Wait a minute.
Okay, now we understand
Wait a minute.
what is happening
now
in this
we see what is happening.
That's it, right.
All right. Gilda, tell him what's happening.
This is exactly right. He said, look, I want to do blah, 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 blah. And she said, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do this. That's called gunny sacking. That's like putting a big bag over your shoulder and saying, and you didn't do this, and you didn't do this, and a whole collection of things. And that's when he says, well, you keep putting me down. That has got to stop on your part.
Oh, no,
okay? Okay.
No. As of this moment,
yeah, it's got to stop.
There was no past.
Yeah.
Not you did.
Oh.
You see, the minute you throw something up to somebody, there's no sense. They can't go on.
Yeah, there's no point. That's right.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Did your mom or dad have an affair and it destroyed your family? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Don't get the classes I want. Won't graduate on time. Can't believe they're raising tuition. This is not working. But this will. Classes I need to graduate on time, and no surprises about tuition. Works for me.
Call ITT Technical Institute at 1-800-942-0088. That's 1-800-942-0088.
My dad has always told me, if you want to go places, you need an education. Well, my degree from IT Tech has helped me go to some unbelievable places. The electronics and microwave transmitters on this ship are my responsibility. And so's the sign.
Call ITT Tech. 1-800-942-0088.
It is a test, not just of strength, but of the power of the mind. And if you complete the journey, you will be changed forever. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Gotta be fit, gotta look cool, gotta be right, yeah. Going back to school. At Kohl's, they got all the styles. Great press that'll make you smile.
For back to school, get hip fashions from Lee. Denim jeans, wide leg pipes, and corduroy flares. Lee has styles for the entire family, and Kohl's has Lee jeans at special back to school prices.
That's more like it. Kohl's.
Controlling men. These men love to have the upper hand.
I'll tell him, why don't you get something for yourself? And he'll say, woman, that's what I married you for.
I don't control her, I simply help her.
But is it getting out of hand? She says there's another woman.
This was an 18-year-old girl. I'm 39.
What happens when these guys lose control?
Just go back to high school, boy.
Watch next Sally. For free tickets to be in the Sally Show audience, call 212-582-1722, extension 272 or 213. After the show, 13-year-old Emily said, coming on the show was just what my mother and I needed. Now we can forget about all the terrible things my father did, and we can look to the future without him. A week after the show was taped, Lorna said that things with Joe had gotten worse. She told the producer, in spite of what Joe said on the show about putting the past behind us, when we got home, he told me if you want a divorce, you can have it. Lorna now feels that there's no hope of saving her marriage to Joe, and she's planning to get a divorce. Herb, Valerie, and Rob all went home together after the show. Herb continued to have chest pains, and a doctor told him it was due to stress and anxiety. And now Herb and Valerie hope that with Rob out of their lives, they can save their marriage.
I want to thank our guests today, and of course wish them well, and thank Gilda Carl for her excellent counsel. Yes. I don't think I'm a goody two-shoes, but whether you're married or you're not married, whether you have children or you don't have children, every time you have sex with another human being, there are consequences. No man is an island, 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 no man is an island. See you next time.